Hunter Biden's legal team asked a Delaware judge on Monday to dismiss federal gun charges against him, arguing that prosecutors violated key promises they made as part of an earlier deal that would have allowed Biden to avoid felony charges. ArrowRight Biden's team insisted in a filing Monday that the agreement was in place. The impeachment request is latest chapter in long-running investigation into President's son. That investigation led to high-profile hearings, major political attention among Republican politicians, and 2 federal indictments against younger Biden. The indictments on gun charges in Delaware and tax charges in California raise the extraordinary possibility that Biden could face trial twice next year as his father runs for re-election. Republicans in Congress have focused on Hunter Biden investigation, trying to tie the younger Biden's financial and legal troubles to president's corruption allegations. They have provided no direct evidence linking President Biden to any allegations involving his son. Republicans also accused the Justice Department of being too lenient on Hunter Biden and sought to use the investigation as evidence that federal prosecutors were unfairly targeting former President Donald Trump, who faces 2 federal indictments. Biden's lawyers, on other hand, said that 2 indictments filed against their client were result of Department of Justice responding to political pressure. Biden was accused in September of making false statements while filling out paperwork required to purchase a gun on October 12, 2018. The September indictment states that Biden claimed that he was not addicted to or used illegal drugs as he actually knew. This statement was false and fabricated. Prosecutors allege Biden illegally possessed the gun for 11 days after purchasing it. Months before indictment, Biden struck deal with federal prosecutors in which he would plead guilty to 2 misdemeanor tax violations and acknowledge the facts of gun case without being charged with illegal possession of a firearm, which is actually felony. As part of the deal, he said, he would enter into a diversion agreement, a method often used among defendants with substance abuse problems. Biden agreed to certain conditions to avoid gun charges, such as not purchasing a firearm and not using drugs. But deal collapsed in July at a Delaware courthouse when a judge questioned the constitutionality of deal and lawyers disagreed over whether it gave Biden immunity from some possible additional charges. The filings say Biden's team believes the diversion agreement should remain intact, even without a plea deal on the tax charges. But while the arms and tax cases were separate, the agreements were structured in a complex and unusual way that partially linked them. Mr. Monday's filing states that one party, Biden, reached an agreement with the other party, the prosecution, through a diversion agreement. As part of this agreement, he sacrificed his valuable R.